Here we are. A Chucky stabbed a Chucky, and Tiffany, pretending to be Jennifer Tilly, slayed the actual Meg Tilly. Don't think about it too hard. You're not smart enough to really understand it. And hey, would it kill you to stick around and hear more about the episode you just watched?
Good, quiet, please. Set. And action.
I don't usually eat cream puffs, but today's a cheat day.
Hulk Chucky, that was the idea of my fellow writer, Mallory Westfall. I was looking for ways of subtly changing him physically, and I'm pretty sure it was Mallory who suggested, well, what if he's been working out? Brilliant, great.
Hulk Chucky, I really didn't honestly do that much. I just kind of did Chucky in a lower voice. He was just like an animal and much more.
When we get a script and it says there are two Chuckies that have to fight each other in hand-to-hand combat, it's not panic mode, but it's pretty close.
So a lot of it has to do with the amazing puppeteers. They've worked out all the action, beat by beat. There's a lot of cuts. My job mainly is to help sell the hits, help connect that sinew between each hit and make sure they read as realistic as possible.
Hulk Chucky is bigger, but he's still doll-sized. So all we're doing is bulking him out like he's taking a lot of steroids. So it's still a tiny frame, but his arms are out. He moves a little slower. He's also more cumbersome to move just because of all the extra mass and trying to move that. He's not so agile.
What we have is we have a pneumatic rig that'll be holding one of the knives that the Hulk Chucky brings to the fight. It's up to us to rig the pneumatic part of it to make that knife look like it's being thrown and landed into Hulk Chucky's chest. And then we have a slide rig, which is what holds Hulk Chucky up to the door as he gets hits with the knives and pulls him back into the door.
Don just wants to shoot for the stars and go for it. And if we can figure out a way to do it, all systems go, and we're all on board to figure it out.
3, 2, 1, action.
I feel like we don't give these puppeteers enough credit. What they do is like so amazing. And like especially this year, it's like it's just been really good. Yeah. Oh, Don, come on.
I'm a total pro. One take Chucky. That's what the crew calls me.
They know Chucky as a person so well at this point.
And they portray each different...
They portray each character so well.
Yeah.
They really know exactly what they need to do to change them.
Do you guys have a favorite, like, of the new Chuckies?
Colonel Chucky.
Colonel, yeah, because he's crazy. Because I love the set of the cabin with all the heads everywhere.
Cool. The ear necklace is what gets me in Colonel Chucky.
That is
I love
sick.
the ear necklace.
I want an ear necklace.
So sick.
More bills.
It was important to me to bring the Tiffany doll character back into the franchise, but I wanted to do it in a new way. This is like something I've been waiting to do since 2004 because I set something up strategically back then.
It's amazing.
Toward the end of the movie, knowing that we might be able to exploit it someday.
Don explained to me when Tiffany went into my body, Jennifer Tilly's body, Jennifer Tilly went into Tiffany's body. Never occurred to me. But part of the Ade Due Dambala chant is her saying switch and switch and switch. So of course they're switching. So Jennifer Tilly has been living in the doll's body for these many years.
In her basement, in a giant gilded birdcage, forcing her into doing all of her domestic servitude, paying the bills, doing all of the household drudgery, all under a threat of no candy.
Action.
Filming with the Jennifer Tilly Tiffany doll was wild because she's trapped in this tiny little bird cage, and there's a lot of grown adults who have to puppeteer this tiny little being, and they're all kind of shoved in this tiny little cage. It was really fun to just sit back and watch the choreography of how to fit like 5 grown men in a tiny, tiny bird cage. That was really cool. Who are you? I don't even know if Glenn even has time to process the fact that Jennifer is Tiffany and Tiffany is not their mom, and Tiffany has been holding their mom, who is Jennifer, captive Because there's also a murder that goes on. There's a lot.
That's what I always say. Go for the kill.
Meg was really nervous about the scene where I killed her, and Meg does never watch horror films, so it was really strange that she wanted to do Chucky. She would walk around and she's like, oh no, it's gonna be so awful when you kill me. She goes, I'm just gonna remember, it's not Jennifer Tilly, it's Tiffany killing me. I go, Meg, even if it was Jennifer Tilly killing you, it's a script, it's not real life. And she's like, oh yes, that too. That belongs to you.
Don't really remember much about Glenn's reaction to seeing the Glenn doll because I was so overwhelmed by Laughlin's reaction to seeing the Glenn doll because it was not that dissimilar because you've been playing this character for so long and dreaming about it and whispering about it and hearing about this huge legacy and then to have it just handed to you and to be in the same shot with this little adorable ball of silicone is just, it was a really cool moment.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm so sorry. I love Nadine and Lexi's relationship so much. Lexi feels utterly alone at the beginning of the season, which is why she uses drugs as a sort of security blanket. But when Nadine comes into the picture, I think that she becomes her security blanket. And she is completely unjudgmental and completely so supportive of Lexi and everything that she's going through and is a real friend and really knows how to listen and the right thing to say to bring Lexi back to earth when she's struggling the most.
I feel like Nadine is a really observant person and she notices Lexi's problems because they're pretty hard not to notice.
Somehow you guys didn't. I don't know how.
We do.
They're too focused on their own love,
Yeah,
which is true.
I'm sorry, we have
It's
problems.
valid.
We have problems too.
I feel like she just sees a lot of patterns with Lexi like she does with her mom because her mom died from addiction. And I feel like she just makes it her goal to help Lexi in any way that she can so that no one has to relive that.
Warm and fuzzy. I hate that.